everybody, and welcome back. I know it's been a while. It's been a very long while. We're playing Just Cause 3 here because I wanted to do a channel update. And this is just something kind of mindless and stupid I can just kind of play while I talk, and it won't really matter because I don't really need to think to play this. So without further ado, let's jump into this channel update because I don't want to waste any time because I might have something coming up here soon. Also, if you're not a returning subscriber or repeat viewer, then I urge you, to go check out my channel, and I want to go ahead and take this time to welcome you to the channel, because this is probably going to be the featured video. So, without further ado, the reason I've been gone for so long, it's not even really been that long, it's been like a week or something, but I don't know, it feels like it's been too long. And the reason for that is because a week ago, let's see, today's Friday, right? So, yeah. At the time of recording, this is Friday the 26th of February. And at the time of a week before recording this, I came down with a case of the flu. Now, if you know anything about the flu, then you know that it comes on suddenly without warning, and it's very, very harsh. And so the flu kept me bedridden all through Friday and through all of Saturday and even into Sunday as well. And even if I wanted to record, I couldn't have. I didn't have the strength, I didn't have the ability. I was too weak from the sickness. Now, as a side effect from that, I have this really, really annoying, persistent cough that won't go away. And so if I do start coughing, I apologize, but that's the reason. And that's the other reason. That's why I didn't really want to record lately, because I figured that I would start coughing and it would just make the video worse. And I wanted to wait until I was completely over the coughing to start recording again. Sorry. That was the cough I was talking about. But as you can see, that's not going to happen. The reason I wanted to jump back into recording is because, well, I realized a few things while I was sick and stuff. First thing is that I've been depressed. Nothing to be done about it. It's just a fact. I'll get over it, but you know, it's nothing to get depressed about. So there's that, and then I was looking around on YouTube looking for something to watch one night, and I decided, you know what? I've checked all these people already. They don't have anything up I want to watch. Let's look for someone else. And so I got to thinking, I was like, you know, I haven't checked out Seamus in a while. Maybe he's got something new. And so I accepted that, you know, maybe he has something. So I went and I checked it out, and I was right. He did have something. Seamus, SSoHPKC, has, I don't know if they're fresh records or not, but they're definitely fresh uploads. So he's actually doing work again. And when I was younger, when I was first getting into YouTube, I idolized Seamus. I still do. He's my favorite YouTuber. He always will be. There's bar none. Simple as that. He is my favorite. He wins. If any of you know Markiplier, and you know how he feels about Game Grumps, I feel the same way, if not more so, about Seamus. And it's not like well, I don't really know what it is. I just know that I've got a certain level of respect for him, maybe. I'm not entirely for certain. But I don't know, I saw that he was recording again, and it made me happy. And it made me want to record again. Like, it made me want to just jump up and record. Which doesn't even make any sense. But, so there's that. Also, today's not the first day he's been back. He's been back for a decent bit now. But I didn't catch him as soon as he came back. If that makes sense. Like, he uploaded the videos, and then they sat up on his channel for a little while before I ever saw them. So I wasn't immediately in the loop because my sub box didn't want to send me any of the videos. I don't know why. And also, he's got, like, he's got comments in his Twitter and stuff open again, so he's actually contactable and reachable. And a very, very large portion of the reason I got into YouTube is because I figured it was the only way I would ever get a chance to communicate with him directly. I want to talk to him. Just because I know he's been going through a lot of hard stuff lately, and a lot of people have been really, really harsh on him, and hard, and hateful, and just not understanding about what's going on. And I'm completely understanding about going on, and I just feel like he could use the support of a friend there or something. And I don't know, I've always wanted to play with him. Like, I don't even care what, I just wanted to play anything with him just so that I could be sitting there playing a game with him. I would be happy just sitting in the same room chatting with him while he records. And he said, back before he actually left YouTube, he was going through some stuff. And he had started a thing of where he wasn't recording anymore. He was doing exclusively streaming. And he said the reason he did that is because he could talk to the chat. He liked talking to the chat. It's nice to have someone to talk to directly while you're playing a game. Because, like, yes, I'm talking to you guys, but you guys can't talk to me till after the fact. Or if you're doing a live stream, then your audience can reply to you immediately. And it's cool to be able to have someone to have conversations with while you're playing. It makes it feel less like work, is what it does. Because, like, I can sit and play games all day, but it will never be as fun as if I'm sitting and playing games with someone. It just won't be. And so, he doesn't do collabs, really. He did when he was with the Creatures, but that was about it. It's just never been... Excuse me, I really am sorry for that. Anyway, collaborations just never really were his thing. It was just never what he was into. Whoa, that might kill me.
What are you doing here? This area is restricted.
No, it's not. Sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, I wanted a chance to get to play with him more than anything else. Oh my god. Hang on, I'm getting my ass kicked. Give me a second to recover. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, so I figured that, I don't know, maybe if I started recording again, if I got big enough, he would pay attention to me. Because I have, like, I've tweeted him, I have directly Facebook messaged him, like, not to the SSoHPKC, but I actually looked up his actual name, sent him a message and a friend request, and I twittered him, and I emailed him, and I emailed the Creatures and asked them if they could help, and I tried I'm trying to think of what it's called. It's a forum, that's what it was, about trying to get a hold of him. I tried well, actually, I think that's everything I tried. My point is, I have really tried hard to get a hold of him, and to no avail. I've commented on his videos and stuff too. but nothing works. So I was hoping that by jumping back in and recording, that maybe something would change. And again, I'm not doing it only for him. I'm also doing this for you guys. Don't get mixed up on that. Like, this is not just a personal crusade on my part. I actually do want to keep you guys entertained. So, like, yeah, I do. Really, I just want to be his friend. That's all I want. Is that gonna happen? I don't know. I really don't know. I have no way of knowing that. All I know is that I can keep trying, and that's what I'm gonna do. And so that was most of what I wanted to talk about in this video. I covered my absence, as well as my sudden return despite still having this stupid cough. And it's like, it's not even the kind of cough that like you can feel coming and not cough. Like when this cough's coming, it's coming. You're not stopping. It's simple as that. And it sucks. There's oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself doing this. There's really just nothing I can do about it. I just gotta put up with it until it's gone. And it is significantly better than it was. When I first came down with the cough, it was extremely bad. Like, I was coughing to the point of throwing up almost. It was just ridiculous. Now it's just a little cough every now and then. I can feel it. It's like a persistent tickle in my throat whenever I breathe. I don't know why it's so stubborn, but it's not going anywhere. Oh hey, I did something cool. Also, I wanted to talk a little bit about the schedule of what we're gonna do here, because it has occurred to me that I have promised you guys a lot of things. I promised you Helldivers. I promised you, what was it? Dark Souls 3, which I do still have every intention of playing Dark Souls 3. And, I also promised, like, Dark Souls 2. I promised you a Dark Souls 2 collab, which, I'm sorry, but it's not gonna happen. The internet just will not cooperate. I don't know if you've been keeping up with it, but it's not happening. I may continue it on my own, by myself. I don't know. I don't think I will, because it's just kind of depressing. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to bring up. Those of you who watch my Arus, which is probably most of you, because that's most of what I do.
Let's do this.
But for those of you who watch my Arus, then you know that there's a girl I'm interested in. Well, I would say that you guys will be pleased to know that I stopped dicking around, and I actually did tell her, I think, maybe on the 16th to the 17th, like I said, just a little bit after Valentine's Day, and it went pretty well. She basically just kind of accepted it as a fact. She was kind of upset with me because, like I said, I do know for a fact that at one point she was interested, and when she was interested, I told her that I was not interested, and so she was mad at me for having lied to her, which is understandable. It's completely understandable. I'm not even, like, mad that she's upset about that. That's totally understandable. Especially because, like, you know, how would things have been different? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's one of those kind of things. But we got to talking, and I was made aware that she does still have some romantic feelings for me. What she does not know is how serious the feelings are. And that's what we need to figure out next. But for whatever reason here recently, she's been unreachable, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on there now. So there was that I wanted to talk about as well, just kind of to keep you guys updated on what's going on as I tear through this space like I don't give any crap, because I really don't. I think that's everything I wanted to day. Also, I'm sorry if I do repeat myself, but I lose my train of thought. And what you do when you lose a train of thought is you repeat yourself a lot because it helps you recover your train of thought. Not get this Boba Fett asshole off here. Head a little bit. There we go. I wanted to bazooka bullets. So let's see here. Let me just go back over everything once real quick for myself to make sure I covered everything I wanted to cover. That was a terrible shot. Not my fault. Don't blame me. So yeah, I covered my absence, and I covered my sudden return. I covered a little bit more about what got me into YouTube. I talked a little bit about, sorry. I'm sorry guys, this base is a lot harder than I thought it was. I know I could kind of play this mindlessly, but I bit off a little bit more than I could chew here. And I do have to kind of think about this to play it. This base in particular, just because this base is so intensive. Look, they sent a tank after me, guys. I mean, come on. This tank is getting fucked over. Yay! We're almost done with this, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything I wanted to cover. I can't think of anything else, really, I wanted to talk about. Well, damn. I wanted to ride that. The only other thing I wanted to make sure I covered is, as far as Aru's Awakening goes, if you're one of the people who was interested in that, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on with that. It got really hard really quick. Not really quick, really, but I got in trouble. It did get really, really hard. And it's gotten to a point where I believe it's out of my skill range, and I don't want to play a rage game, really. But that's what a puzzle game becomes when you're no longer good enough to beat it. So I don't know if I'm ever going to be going back to that. As far as Helldivers, I do still think I would like to play that, but I'm tired of playing alone, and so I've been looking for a partner. But it's got to be someone I can actually manage to connect with and play with. And it's got to be something that's not impossible to play together, like Dark Souls. Also, I'm not attacking this base. I might have already killed it, actually. I don't know it. So, I think that's everything. I've been talking for a long time now. I probably repeated myself a lot. I will try to be a little more precise about this in the description. And so, there you have it. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more content from me. You can always follow me on Twitter to get the latest news on when videos should arrive. I do try to tweet out every time. Not as like a spam, just as like a notification, like, hey guys, there's a new video out, and then I put out a little link to my channel. It's kind of cool. So aside from my advertising, I think I'm done here. I don't mean advertising quite like that, but you know what I'm saying. One final thing, you guys really, really should go check out Seamus' channel if you already haven't. And like, he's really good. I love him to death. Like, so much so you don't understand. Like, I would give anything just for a chance to meet him. And if any of you, and I mean any of you, have any idea or what way that you could help me with that, or know something that I could do or someone I could talk to facilitate that, please tell me, because I'm open to suggestions right now. And please, feel free to comment. I don't even care what you comment. I just want to have some comments. Like, no one has commented on a single video yet. And the big, I'm not even going to say big YouTubers, just the big ones, you know, the ones with maybe 100 subscribers, maybe, because I only have like 13, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, that's a respectable chunk, especially considering I've only been doing it for 3 weeks. I didn't expect to grow very fast at all. I just feel like if you guys left comments, it would make things a little easier on me, because I would have a better idea of what it was you were looking for from me, and you could give me feedback and stuff. Because right now, the only feedback I get is the feedback that I get from my cousin, and I'm not sure he's giving honest feedback. I feel like you guys are gonna have a level of brutality and mercilessness about telling me what's wrong and how to fix it. Not like that's anything against you. I think that's actually a really good thing. I like having people that can do that, because it's not my forte. And like, again, right now, I'm sure that throughout this entire video, I've sounded really like melodramatic and sad, and I want to assure you I'm not. It's not that I'm melodramatic and sad, it's just kind of how I talk. And I have been trying to lighten up, of course, you guys do know that. But at the same time, it's like, I don't sound as mellow and dull and shit while I'm recording this as I do when you guys are watching it. There's quite the difference there. So, I think that's everything. I'm sorry to talk your ear off. I'm gonna quit rambling now. I'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah.